I'm so excited to be here at the B.L.O.C conference, State of and Solutions for Black Education. I understand that Black excellence and Black excellence in education is critical, vital, and important. And I know that it's not something that one person can do, because if it was, I would have done it a long time ago.
I'm just so excited to be a part of this needed conversation, and an ultimate vision or a goal of this work is to get to a day when student outcomes is no longer predicated on race, socioeconomic status, or any other marginalized identity.
I'm excited about coming here today. We have a chance to really level set about what our systems and how are they performing for Black kids. My hope is that people get inspired, that even though the data is challenging, that we say together we are a strong force to shift these outcomes for our kids.
I think it's very important to be able to bring internal and external stakeholders together to discuss the needs of our educational system here in Kansas City, Missouri. I attended a predominantly white high school, but I don't feel like there was anything for me and my individual educational desires.
We got some serious educational problems, but I think we can solve them if we bring everyone together.
In my entire schooling career, I never had a Black male educator in a core class. I always saw Black male educators in PE classes, in music classes, in the elective. It makes a difference when kids can see themselves, when they can see potential realized in those spaces, right? Not just potential recognized, but if you don't see a teacher that looks like you, that dream might quickly fade away.
My favorite part of school would have to be probably science. I learned a lot of new stuff. My teacher, she's Black, so she kind of like relates with me stuff. She's from New Orleans, so I feel like the struggles I go through, she probably would have.
My school is structured where it's pretty diverse. We have different races and stuff in my school. I currently don't have any Black teachers at my school for the 8th graders. There's one teacher, but she's a 6th grade teacher, so she's not my teacher. And I learned at this event that different ways we could use education in the future for our children once we get older.
In Southeast High School, a graduate of 1975, Go Knights, we had the opportunity to have at Southeast Mr. Heron and a Black administration that not only taught but loved their kids.
When you have all of these voices at the table, you can have a collective idea of what education needs to look like moving forward. It's very important to have other perspectives, and it's very important to know what other people would like to see as we try to dismantle what is now education and build something that we know will work for the future.
But what it is our whole community digging in and reclaiming our educational culture. We once had a powerful educational culture, and I'm all about reclaiming that educational culture and going far above and beyond what we've done in the past.
Making sure that as educational leaders that we are eliminating policies and practices that have been in place for too long that are advantaging some while disadvantaging others. And being bold about that and courageous about that to eliminate those policies so that all students can thrive. And really centered around paying close attention to curricular resources that we're putting in front of our students, paying closely attention to the educators that we're putting in front of our students.
We're kids now. Soon we're gonna be part of the next generation. We at least gotta just try to push and figure out what we gotta do, and when the pressure start hitting, we gotta say we're not done yet and just try to keep going.
And then as I began to see the black students and other students of color, they need to see someone that looks like them in a leadership role. And I can't tell you, when I go visit schools and go into the classrooms and I see the students of color, particularly black male and black female students, and how they just light up when the teacher or the principal says, hey, that's your superintendent. And so again, making sure that we are showing up in those spaces boldly again, with the goal of improving student outcomes for our black students.
Educational leaders here today. We have parents here. We have students. And lastly, we have teachers. And so we're making bold visions today to figure out what is it that we need to do to make sure that our black student data is better and that our kids are succeeding in school and going out to have a very positive and productive life.